Okay, so this is going to be just a quick tutorial to use the LiCor Photometer. So what this is just a device that's sold by this company that you can attach a variety of different sensors to. It can measure a bunch of different things. What we use it for is for measuring the number of photons that are hitting a plant or algae sample. So we have a couple different sensors you can attach to it. As you can see, it just sort of screws on and off the top with that attachment. This one right here is called a quantum sensor, and that's just the name of the sensor from the company. But this is used for measuring photosynthetic radiation, so between 400 and 700 nanometers. This is the one that we have screwed into this little platform that has little levels, so you can tell if it's level with the surface it's on. We just have a little cap that we keep on top of it when we're not using it. This second sensor right here is called a pyranometer. And this is also sold by the same company, and it just measures a slightly larger range of photons. This, I believe, according to the website, is 400 to 1100 nanometers, where this one is 400 to 700, which is the photosynthetically active range. So to use the actual data logger and take a measurement, you just you turn it on, and right now it's set to the View New Data screen, which we'll come back to in a minute when we do the actual demonstration. But as you can see, there's a bunch of different functions. There's a keyboard and just a bunch of different functions and modes. So you can go to setup and you can change lots of different things. You can change channels. There's something called a math library where you can set up it to do different calculations for you. There's ways to set it to log up over a period of time. I don't know how to use a lot of the advanced features, but there is a manual on the domain that explains all of that. I've only ever used it just for taking simple one-time measurements, but there are a lot of neat things that this can do. You can change the clock and stuff like that. These are different channels for setting like which output you want to use. It's set right now to use the one on the left over here, but there is a way to change and switch between different sensors. So that's the setup tab. The other thing is the function tab. This again is for using more advanced features that I've never tried to use before, but again, that's all in the manual that's on the domain. This is to actually view data and take a measurement. You hit the view button, and you can do either view new data or you can log data. And again, I've never used the log data function. That's, I think, if you want to set it up over a period of time, but then you can hit enter and sort of scroll through all the options there. That's something I've never used before. But if you want to actually take a measurement, you go to the View New Data tab, you hit enter, and what this is right here, I don't know if you can see well on the phone screen on the video, but it'll say View New Data, and then it'll say I1A, which that's in the manual. It has something to do with the channel that the sensor is hooked up to. This right here is the actual measurement reading, and if you see a UM over here, that means that the measurement is in micromoles per meter squared per second. I believe that's of photons, but that's just, anyway, that's the units of the measurement, which is also, I believe, equivalent to Einstein's, which is just a unit for measuring light that they've come up with, which is equivalent to this unit. So basically all you do, if the sensor is plugged in, you can see this is sort of switching back and forth. Right now it's under the cap, so obviously it's a very low number. It's under 1 micromole per meter squared per second. But all you do to take the measurement is you just place the sensor, whatever you're trying to measure. Let's see if we can get the screen right here. But as you can see, I'll take the cap off, and the number will start to go up. Now it's above, well above the 0.7 it was a minute ago. And then if you turn the light on, you can see the number will start to jump up significantly, up into the, get pretty high. So usually when you first turn the lights on, it takes a while to climb to whatever the actual value is. I usually just wait till it gets to, till it stops going up, and then I just take the measurement because it'll sort of continue to jump around. And then as you can see, if we turn it down, the numbers will start to drop again. And that's pretty much it.